December, Swansea's Chris Ware
We got to be careful
beat
what we
Cardiff's
talk about.
Frankie Ball in a 4-round non-title fight. On March the 13th, they'll be having a rematch in Newport Leisure Centre, this time over 10 rounds, and this time Frankie Ball's Welsh middleweight title will be on the line. Let's have a brief look back on that first fight, and also, let's meet the boxers. I went along to the gyms to interview both boxers to get their thoughts about this big rematch. Frankie Ball, he wants to defend his Welsh title and gain revenge over Chris Ware over the previous defeat. And Chris Ware, he wants Frankie Ball's Welsh middleweight title. This fight is unfinished business.
Since a kid, I loved doing it. Like I said, when I was a kid, I was doing karate, doing judo. I found it all boring. It wasn't keeping me focused, so I started boxing and it just kept me going. I love it. Obviously, I want to win titles, bigger titles. I love training. I mean, I don't mind. I moan a lot when I'm here training, like, especially when I go outside and it's freezing cold or the gym's cold, I moan, but when I'm in here training, it's good.
You know, I've always been, like, in the sport, played lots of different sports, and, you know, I was friendly with Enzo when we were sort of younger, and obviously his father had the boxing gym up in Bonamine, so started going up there, you know, just doing a bit of pads, doing a bit of sparring, and then, you know, how it goes, it sort of just evolves off the back of that, really. Me and Frankie have known each other for a long time now, probably where we boxed each other in the amateurs in 2009, and, you know, if you ever get a chance to watch that fight, it was very similar. I don't think we touched the ropes. You know, we just stood in the middle of the ring and we had it off.
Yeah, we met in the semi-finals 6 years ago, and it was a good fight, very close. It was a double comeback. I lost on 15-0, 45-0, and 4-1. The judges went against me, but yeah, even I won the Welsh title. And then boxing was a pro, last minute change, back last year in December. They phoned me the day of the fight and said, look, there's a change of opponent, your fight's put out, go and drink some water, eat some food, and did that, and then I said, Chris Ware, I said, yeah, I'll carry on, let's go for it. And he come out and he won the fight, you know, he won it good, man. So now it's the rematch.
No, we didn't have much notice at all. We, you know, we were in the gym in the morning and I could hear John on the phone and I was thinking, I could tell by the tone of his voice that something was going on, and I sort of had half 1 year listening to him thinking, what's he on about over there? And then he just put the phone on and he said, oh, fight tonight if you fancy it.
I remember that.
With Frankie, and you know, I said, yeah, let's go. So we had about 10 hours notice. I was on my way to have some food, so I had to skip that.
We were given 2 or 3 opponents prior to the fight. We were training for Southpaw at one stage, then we were training for some tall journeyman type fighter, and then there was somebody else, a foreign opponent. He pulled out. So we had 3 pull-outs. We were up and down, we were all over the place. So in the end, we were just training, like, you know, weight was fine. And then we had a phone call to say the last opponent had pulled out again, 24 hours notice. Can't get an opponent for Frankie. And he's literally off the bill, like, you know, unless you can get an opponent. Frankie and Chris Ware sparred many times in the gym. I rang John Kaigin, asked him if he's interested in the fight. He said yes. They drove up and fought. That's what happened.
Well, we've been training, done a few rounds on the pads.
Oh, John.
And we both were supposed to go for some food, and we're sitting on the machine just by the side of the counter. And next thing the phone calls Tony Borg. The question was, does Chris fancy fighting Frankie Borg? Well, I was a bit sheepish at the first leg, and I pulled him aside, had a little chat. What do you think? And he said, yeah, great. Got on the phone back to Tony. Yeah, we'll take it. And well, the win is a result in that. Great result. Right place, right time.
Oh, you know, usually I come out and I'm jabbing hard. I'm just flicking the jab out, really. Maybe I just took it as a sparring session, I don't know. I just found it probably a bit easy. And bam, he caught me, I was relaxed. So, you know, so I was behind. The next 2 rounds then, I brought the fight straight back to him. I took it as a fight in. I had to bring the 2 rounds back, which I did. I was going for in the 4th round the same way. And I think, like I said, his match fitness got him through the fight in. He counted, you know, and just knocked down the last round. He caught him at the top of the head. If you watch it, I was furious I got knocked down because I let off in the ring, swearing, you know. I didn't realise I did that, but that's why I did do it, and I lost the fight. So
first round, yeah, I felt comfortable, like, you know, I was feeling nice and strong. My energy was up, and he sort of walked onto a right hand, he went down. You know, it's quite fast and furious over 4 rounds, and especially with us two, we both sort of meet in the middle. So after the first round, I knew he'd be digging in. You know, he's not the type of person to sort of like go into his shell. So you know, it was a good scrap the 2nd and 3rd round. You know, as tit for tat, you know, maybe we could be sort of pointing towards maybe he nicked those 2 rounds. Maybe they were definitely very close. But I just knew, I could feel it. You know, 2 or 3 rounds takes me to get going, and I knew then, like, come on, let's go, let's have this last round. And to be honest, as the round was going on, you can see it on. If you have a look back at it, I was getting stronger as that round was going on as well.
Well, yeah, you can't go 100 miles an hour in a 10-round fight. If you do, you're extremely fit. If you're still there, so I mean, we're all fit boxers and that, but you've got to pace yourself. But got to be smart about it as well. Very smart, you know, it's a 10-round fight.
I think the 10 rounds are doing well. Even with warming up, he's warming up in the training for an hour, trying to get really hot and warmed up because he is a slow starter. And I think with the right warm up in the changing room, and by the time we get in for 10 rounds, he'll be bouncing, and with each round goes on, he'll be stronger.
The distance could make a difference, but I think any Welshman boxing for the Welsh title, the Welsh middleweight title, just carries a bit of prestige to it, I think. So I think Frankie's going to be going in there as a real proud Welsh champion, want to defend his Welsh middleweight title, and Chris Ware's going to be going in as a hungry Welsh title challenger. So it all makes for a big fight.
Obviously, he's a bit more experienced than me. You know, he's been in the game a long time. He is. He's got quite fast hands. He's put some nice combinations together. You know, he's a good, honest pro. Like, you know, he's nothing really sort of like I'd say which stands out. But you know, he's pretty good at most of it.
He's a strong kid. I mean, he's strong and he's fit. I mean, he's there. I can take a good shot. I mean, so you can't take it easy and walk over him. You know, he's going to be there with you. You might catch him there, but he's very fit. You know, but that's his job anyway. But he's completely knows what he's doing in the ring.
Doesn't matter who I'm fighting, I'm going to give him a hard time. It doesn't matter who they are. You know, I'm going to be fit, I'm going to be strong. You know, it's more a case of, you know, they're going to have to be good to beat me.
He's had 2 wins over me now. 2 close wins, really. I mean, even though he dropped me in the first fight,
fighting him again,
I brought it back, and I think his match fitness, I got him through it. So, he won the fight. And now he won it clear. So I don't have to make amends and now defend my title. I'm not losing my title, so.
War. There's only one word to say, is war. I can't see it being any different.
He's dedicated, very fit and disciplined, so we know what to expect. You know, he's going to be there hoping to be there for the 10 rounds, pushing Frankie back, and it's going to be a good fight.
You know, they don't know how to take it that backwards step. They just meet in the middle, and the best man will win, and that'll be Chris Ware.
Frankie Borg on late stoppage or white points.
He's a professional boxer, so am I. He's a Welsh champion. I want to be the Welsh champion, so
No, I'm just saying I'm going to win a fight. I know I can beat him, so I'm the champion. I'm not giving up my title.
I'm going to be fitter than I was last time. I'll be stronger again. I've got it in my head that I want to win this Welsh title. You know, he's had his chance, he's had his Welsh title win, he's had his moment of glory. I'm moving up for this one, and this is what I want to get out of it. That's where you know, and if he beats me, I'll go over and shake his hand. But he's not going to beat me because I know I'm going to be there, and I know I've prepared properly, and that's how I'm feeling about it at the moment.
Well, it's a rematch. Me and Chris, it's a rematch fight. He's had 2 victories over me now from once in the amateurs, very close fight, very close, and the pro was a close fight. So yeah, I'm the champion. I'm not giving up my title, so you want it.
I like him, he's nice.
I'm the best fighter.
And we'll be bringing you news of that fight right here on Left Field, Right Pitch. We've got a short break coming up now, but stay